see the burnt girl, broiled, basted, and fried. Over easy, here she is. Come and see the girl who had the life juices cooked right out of her. Dry and stringy meat. Leave her out in the sun. The flesh will burn till there is splintered bone. 2 bits, all it takes. Light a match, spark a life. She is quoted as saying, "The box I am in is a wooden packaging crate. It is fine, it smells like where I want to be. The smell incites me, and I close my eyes, and the box bursts. As my box bursts, people are hit with the wood. They have splinters, they cannot get out. The splinters fester, pus green." My boredom knows your boredom. They converse every time. You say you are working on a project, they even breed. They fuck in places no rational person would ever think of. You haven't seen me since high school, and so you ask me what have I been doing with myself. It isn't that you want to know if I am surviving. Your interest is in whether or not I am accomplished. How many places do I volunteer at? How successful is my career? Do I play an instrument? Am I now a lesbian? Do I do art which expresses my inner rage? Am I happy? God forbid. Do you care? What do you know of boredom? It is the one thing that no one wants to talk about. To express boredom, one has given another the clue that they aren't intelligent enough to overcome it. I learned that intelligent people were often bored. So that means I am intelligent enough to be bored, but not intelligent enough to overcome it. I think if you are intelligent and bored, then you can find any justification which best fits your own oppressive world. My boredom knows your boredom. They converse every time you say you are working on a project. You deny their conversion and they breed, but in denying, they go down on each other more and they breed. Breeders! Point 1. You are in your town and you see Santa Claus, a smart blonde, and a mentally challenged. They are in your alley. They are walking towards a $20 bill. Do you see who picks it up? Point 2. She is a rape victim. She's 15. Fuck, she's retarded. Fuck, she's reaped. Point 3. Born slow, too slow, back hill, prairie, Wisconsin, inbreeding, eugenics, superior race. We use only 15% of our brain synapses. Biological function says we are retarded. 15%. They're the tard people. IQ is one half that. This man kills a dog, fucks it up, trains it to suck his cock, and she is mentally retarded. His IQ is closer to your synapse of 15%. Point 4. I ride the bus early, can't wake up long enough to see if the scab from my acanated face is still bleeding and caught under my nail. Point 5. Listening and watching, they, the tired people, are always staring. We go by KFC, they shout, "Hey, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, not Turkey Fried Chicken." I then remember that girl, the tired girl, who put on lipstick and missed her mouth, creating a violet mustache. She tells us that she had an operation to make it so she had no babies. She, tired girl, didn't know what she was saying. Point 6. She is property of the state. They, the tired people, see it on TV, in and out, in and out. RIP. Point 7. My goodness, oh, how the week is gone. They, the tired people, are full of these phrases, but none to defend themselves from rape. She was raped, disabled, mentally handicapped, mentally retarded, mentally challenged, mongoloid, hard boy, L, stupid, dim-witted, Jesus fucking retard, slow moving, Down syndrome, wide-eyed, epileptic, cerebral palsy, feeble-minded, bee farm, missing a few donut holes, fuck teeth, mother-sucking, orphan, bug-eyed, children of God, his blessed ones. Point 8. She was in her mama's womb, born to slow back to Montana. There are train tracks. There is a man looking down, syndrome, wide-eyed, buck teeth, mother sucking. It is unusual for people, especially the tired ones, to be there. The cops come, he goes with them. He knew he had done something wrong, not knowing, unsure. Point 9. Double A energizer, long-lasting batteries, put in nice knit sock, and then beat his nice knit baby sitter to death. Point 10. Hearing this brings back traumas. When she was a child, she was at a picnic table and a group of mentally challenged, the tired people, got away from their supervisor and surrounded her. She was paralyzed. She was losing synapses from fear. They were closing in on her, looking down on her, slobbering, reaching, gaping, drooling, and proceeding to eat her a salad sandwich before it could be prevented. Miracle Whip makes her gag. Point 11. Everyone has a cousin Joel and Aunt Hillary where something is wrong. They put on masks for fun, but you can still tell they are a legion of faceless people. Some places they are given the title of Honorary Citizenship. waiting on the bus for the revolution. You have reclaimed girl, boy, gay, lesbian, African, American, Hispanic, waitress, call, girl. When will you reclaim revolution? Eyes, tarred, girl, tarred, boy, disabled, mentally handicapped, mentally challenged, mongoloid, stupido, dim-witted, Jesus fucking retard, slow moving, Down syndrome, wide-eyed, epileptic, cerebral palsy, feeble-minded, feed farm, missing a few donut holes, buck teeth, mother sucking orphan, bug-eyed children of God, His blessed ones. Point 12. Did you hear me? I said she was raped. She learned it on TV and was raped. She had no words to defend herself. No feminism, real oppression, depression, real repression. They think we are smart with our vocabulary and revolution. It was by means of these tools, superior genetics, biologically, the raper is the tarred one. Point 13. It wasn't Santa Claus, nor the smart blonde. They don't exist. It was you who picked up the $20 bill. You who reached past the mentally challenged, the tarred person. When you die, you too will be an honorary citizen. Wind whipped his cloth dress like tossed salad. He stood there rubbing his hands together, so happy that the space alien with the loud voice had spoken to him. Yes, yes, oh such sweet contact. He couldn't bethink how much of the sweetness he had taken. Too high. But such pretty pictures, and oh, such pretty words. Walking in his armadillo boots to the bar, crazy armadillo wanted to fight him over his lost brother in the man's boots. Give me a beer, chunk. Couldn't stop giggling and eroding at his beard. Ah, yes. People will see these words and come to fall in fear at their utterance. Such pretty words. Tittered so much, a piece of beer chunk fell on his precious words. God damn it. Oops! Later, a certain mister found a worn robe on a stool and a bunch of pretty words, intermixed and unreadable, with beer chunk. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Poor old Moses. Words, such pretty words. 6:20 a.m. There is a girl and she is waking up. Her sense of doom is not so great today. She feels like she is okay and the forecast is sunny. Little do she and those farmers suspect that rain is the outlook. We watch and wait to see what her first move is. So much love, so little for her. 6:40 a.m. Animals left to lie in their own feces, just in over the wire. She is listening to the news now and is looking sorry. Let us go and visit her head to get an on-scene report. I feel so sorry for the beaten animals. All they knows is angers, and they haves no outlet. So I wants to climbs in the kennel and lay downs, letting them rip, gash my skin till it is tatters. But I knows they wouldn't make meals of me, though. Sees the bloods reminds them of lickings their own wounds. 7:10 a.m. She is in her car. She is remembering her night before. It was early. She can't remember past 10 p.m., assuming the girl went to sleep. Dr. Kevorkian over the wire over the death of the elderly woman with Lou Gehrig's disease. Suicide Road. It goes on in her head, and the next thing you know, she has spilt her coffee and cream all over the car, and she is grabbing wildly at the cup. A weird dream comes back to her. Smell she can't remember, like vacuuming over that piece of lint 20, 30 times and never bending down to pick it up. But that is real life, not a dream sequence. I think our friend has a problem telling the two apart. 7:40 a.m. She has arrived at the office wet and disheveled, with her co-workers looking at her wondering what crazy thing she did the night before. Only she is thinking if she had her coffee, they wouldn't be this insensitive. Then the sour smell on her fingers from the cream and the coffee wafts to their noses, and they look again at each other. Only she is thinking if she had not spilled her coffee, they wouldn't be this insensitive about it. I knows I am completely socially, societally unfunctional, but I have my friends, so fucks off. Her co-workers are always concerned when she has these outbursts. Where do they come from? Later, when they discuss this after she has left the room, they say the only thing that they noticed at all was her disheveled hair, and what can they do to make her feel more comfortable? It was so hard to invite her to their houses, for she seems to play a little too much with the animals. 8:10 a.m. Ooh, the president is coming over the TV with a live address on the issues of homelessness. 8:40 a.m. Let's go look in at our friend. She is a computer genius. Her fingers are very fast. She often looks at the pads to see if they are pulsing from her lightning speed. We interrupt this description to tell you a man 51 killed a man 81 while fighting over a cart of day-old bread. The killer wanted it for the mission, and the victim for the senior center. We wonder how much she listens to our twice-hourly news reports. Does she learn? She's still looking at her pads. Ooh, and when she stares in the mirror for too long or at her pads, she remembers stuff. Words that begin with dis and pictures. 9:10 a.m. Dysfunction, disabled, disowned, disorder, disease, discard, distraught. I seize images, the peoples who aren't typing, but putting their pads up as if to show me their pads, more like in dismays of me. Is it a dream? She is noticing her co-worker coming over. Hello? Hello, ugh. Always smiling. They should show more controls, but perhaps that they still breathes and haven't done themselves in is the ultimate control. Lack of the suicide road. 9:40 a.m. Coming up in the news, health plans, gangs, and a body found in our little community. It doesn't happen here at Eyewitness in your head, controlling your perspective news. We all volunteer, pay our parking tickets. The body found is a white female Wyoming immigrant to our state. It is reported the hair was ripped right out of the skull and a World War II dog tag was punched in her mouth. All mutilation was done only to head and hands. Not to mention they were lying in their own shit. She hears the news and wonders how they could say that. They were lying in their own shit. How disgusting. 10:10 a.m. Transgression, erase, hit, finish off, slay. The murders is the seconds in a month of same nature. Slaughter, trigger, waste. I wonder if shits is an indication of death. Like when you shit, does that mean at any moment it will be your last one? Why does they shits when they are murders? Bowel movements. 10:40 a.m. A gay couple has been involved in legal issues over adoption. Are they fit parents? These are issues that people in the community go over. Exactly where is the dysfunction, and is it in the home or produced by the media? The murder victim is none other than Margot, our churchgoer and friend of our little office worker. She is shocked when it comes out. She was one of her only friends. Who on earth could butcher, massacre, maim, be eager for bloodshed for my friend Margot? Oh, Margot, with the hair lips and mongoloid eyes and baby face, who got all the churchmen 11:10 a.m. Looking in on our surveillance person, she is in the bathroom at work. The whole homicide shook her up. She stares in the mirror. She is popping her acne to get rid of the mess, to gain control over her looks, to gain control over her life. While in our reality, we know, and researchers know, she is just adding scar tissue. She looks up and goes into her own eyes. Pooled reflection coming back, so close to the mirror, so deep to her own eyes. Yellow belly, red blooded, blue lip, green with envy, white liar. People's hazy, laughing, lying, telling me cock and bull story of trusts and friendships. Red blooded, yellow belly, blue lipped, green with envy, white liar. I'm in outrages of all colors. 11:40 a.m. Crack, up. Oh, fucks, I broke some mirrors. My nose hurts, and I must stop pickings. I'm hungry. 12:10 p.m. Here we are at the scene of the crime, talking to an officer about the incident. There is yellow tape around the yard and people going in and out of the house. We think that what is happening is this is part of a string or succession of murders, which are thusly turning into a grisly pattern. The person who did these murders is obviously embittered and in need of help. For so strange and particular is the manner of death, it speaks that they will be watching to see what is made of their spectacle, perhaps one of vengeance. Boy, can those cops tell you a lot these days, and from our news service, killing methods, a closer look coming up. Oh, look, our office worker has just showed up to see the carnage of her friend on her lunch break. She is at the scene of the crime, looking sad, lip trembling. Ooh, and she has some coffee. Well, good for her. She better watch it. The police photographer is taking crowd shots. 12:40 p.m. A tidbit on our wire to help in the psyche of our friend. Last week, our little worker won bingo at the hall. Just as she placed her piece on the winning number, she had this idea. What if God views gambling as a sin? She opens her mouth, but the wrath of hell is all she sees. Too sorry she wasn't thinking straight. She could have donated it to her church. 1:10 p.m. Now here at the news, we want to be objectional. Her symptoms are like one who had a hard time. She apparently has the ability to memorize random actions and imitate them. Perhaps that is why her, nor us, has thought to suggest help for our anti-rational tendencies. What perhaps is the motive for her to pick up some choice characteristics and not others? Choices like why one person sits on the couch and is a grump, and the other chooses to kill. 1:40 p.m. Did you hear about the crisis clinic worker? Just in over the wire on our 12th News Minute. The CC worker, got so sick of the person calling them that they traced them and found them and sliced their wrist as the caller had continually threatened to do. Crisis clinic worker, life in prison. The victim, a new lease on life. She is smiling. So we do get through. Her ears are open, not just her mouth. 2:10 p.m. Oops. That was a close one. She almost saw us with our cameras, mics, and recorders. Here at Eyewitness in Your Head, controlling your perspective news, we try and pick out people who we want to follow around and view the human behavior aspects. It is all for research. This is to give each of us a better understanding of ourselves, trying to pick out how you would have committed the crime with what weapon, and how you would have covered it up. And most importantly, would you go to the scene of the crime to see how it was coming along, or to give helpful hints on the crime you committed, just to check your personal progress? Anyway, what kind of a person goes to the scene of a crime? One who is experiencing a breakdown? 2:40 p.m. I remembers the haze trying to open your mouth so it would be wider, but being afraid. The pressure's so great, but pain means not only the tears, but of desires. Well, we never. Where is she coming up with this stuff? 3:10 p.m. Only an hour's left of work. 3:40 p.m. Our 19th news minute in and 2 tons of bags filled with cocaine were confiscated, and the bags were marked with codes of Clinton across the top. Some dealer's idea of a joke. The murder was committed sometime between 9 p.m. and 1 a.m. Officers are trying to find clues to the killer by the actual act of the crime. The body itself is a clue. One could look at the manner of the hair ripped off the scalp with the blood clumps or the broken fingers, but the pure amount of blood that was on their face is evidence enough. Derangement, afflictive, hurtful, zap, rub out. The person is looped, loony, long-winded, crackpot. 4:10 p.m. I am in discombobulated states today. I loses a friend, 2 friends, second murders. I wonders if I should give statements to police. Wonders if they'll ask, do they know I have friends? Maybe I can tell them about her, Margot, how she stoles all the churchmen. She was brought up in the church. She had no sense of rights or wrongs. Even when she wouldn't make the Tupperware parties, Sherry wouldn't make them either. Poor Sherry, she's gone too, just like Margot. Maybe that is the connection. And eyes work so hard on the parties. 4:50 p.m. We can observe out of the office environment soon. The computers are causing disturbances in our camera equipment. She is typing rather maniacally. 34th news minute. Man jailed after enforcement raided home and found World War II Nazi memorabilia and 2 bazooka rockets and 2 military mortar rounds. World War II stuff, like the dog tag found in both victims' mouths. Police know it was an insider job. No signs of forced entry. Maybe this man's did it. Maybe desertion, disconnect, body parts, bowel movements. It's all connected. Emulates, copies, successions, sequentials. 5:10 p.m. Now it is time for our little office worker to go to dinner. The issue is drive through or drive up. She likes the car with its smell. It is rather comforting. Sour coffee. Let's get a profile shot. Hit, crash, thump. Uh-oh. We ran into the window with the lens, trying to see too much. Hayes, what are you doing, you reckless old hags? Didn't your mother teaches you coordinations? Well, may we ask you a few inside questions? Who are you? Oh, you are that eyewitness inside your heads, controlling your perspectives. News, I've heard of you. You watches me a lot. Every day you are there. No, you are mistaken. We cannot. You tries and tells me stuffs. No, we don't want to alter your life. We are objectional. Like reportings, I was upset over the animals and my sense of doom. 5:50 p.m. This is monumental. We are having dinner and getting to know our subject. She is rambling about dreams. It is harder to tell what is going on to her in person. She is so disjointed. She wishes she could always smoke. She knows it is bad, like her crazy tendencies, to let others control her and her thoughts. Oh, here's a news minute. Wait, no news minutes are there. Where is our reporter? 6:10 p.m. I am going home to wait to realize you are bothering me all the time. Get out of my life. You cannot come in. You always try and control my life by feeding me just what you want me to hear. I hate you. 6:50 p.m. We are in her house reporting on the events, but she keeps eyeing us. Now we are being watched. Why are we here? Someone ought to report her. She is dangerous. Everyone else in a rational sort of mind would realize we are just here for the truth. She is heading towards the bathroom. Something is wrong with her. She is acting funny. She's been in there a long time, and it appears that the closer we get to her, the more closed her thoughts are, and we cannot enter any of them. Suicide Road? 7:10 p.m. She has been in there long, and we speculate it is probably the mirror syndrome of remembering stuff. We wonder if she will share this phenomenon. Here she comes. Ice has a syringe to knock you out, to stay out. She has our arm. The needle goes in. Time flies when we get together. Every night, every time, the rage is bringing us together. It was our arm. We are one, real together. It is real human emotion and logic. She always tries to get us to leave. We think too much by bringing our different aspects together, our split world. Then she can get us to shut up. 7:50 p.m. She knows we will report it if she lets us go. We are hazy, but we are all from the same family. We are glad, though, when she gives us this stuff, for then she can let our inhibitions down and do what we want. Join with her and tell her the violence is rational every day. Every time we forgets the night before us, she knocks us out. Before she goes out, we have to go with her. We are one. We cannot tell the police for fear of being found, for we are also guilty, and we logify her rage. Someone has to. Someone. 8:10 p.m., 8:50 p.m., 9:10 p.m., 9:50 p.m. We must get out of her heads. Forgetting quick. Everyone, she is controlling blood. What if there is another victim? Erase the head, erase the finger pads, extort the violence that we have learned is a necessity to keep balanced with society. If there was not such an outlet, the quality of life for us would go down. The depressions would be too severe. 10 p.m. She must be smart. She is smart. We are smart. She knocks us out before she goes out.
Dear Beauty Editor, you're not going to believe this, but I'm a boy. I don't have any sisters, so I have no one to ask for help except you. Anyway, here's my problem. It's my skin. It's allergic to everything I put on it except water. Any kind of shaving cream, lotion, or anything creates havoc on me. Could you tell me what to do? Thank you. Hooray! Congratulations on getting up the nerve to write to us. More guys should do it. We've got just the thing to solve your problem. It's a new line of hypoallergenic products for men by Bronze. It should be great for you. Dear Beauty Editor, what do you do for feet that perspire a lot? This is really a big problem to me, especially in the winter when I practically live in fur-lined boots. I wash well every day, but it doesn't help. What should I do? Keep cool with Cool Boots. It's a new foot spray with a super aerosol that cools, refreshes, and deodorizes those hot hooves of yours. And it's from Tessie, so you're sure to like it. Dear Beauty Editor, my problem has been bugging me for the longest time, and I'm getting frantic. My breath is enough to kill a cow. I've tried mouthwashes, sprays, mints, and even chewing gum constantly, but nothing seems to work. It always comes back. My doctor says I'm in perfect physical condition, so I don't think it's a throat infection. Please help me. I'm about ready to go into hibernation. Hold it. Don't go into hibernation. Whatever you do, that won't help at all. Hey, listen to me, Beauty Editor. I write in a journal, and my parents found it and think I'm up to no good. Please tell me what you think. Nanny boo, I'm making fun of you. I'm really envy now. If I could remember stuff, the man with the long hair fetish woman couldn't stop masturbating. I wonder what kind of effect these things had on me. Wonder where I'll put them. Are you charmed? I call you
They hang out with me and give me my sense of self, give me my well-being, being well. They weave a web of lies, and this is how good I feel, living in this security. You were my best friend. For me, it started in the usual way. Love, desperation, no sex. I made them up to exaggerate, stretch, and bend my life to make it more like home. I know they are contorting and distorting, garbling my reality till I can't see straight. It's an imaginary friend I made up. We don't tell each other things that bother us. We just assume the other will get the picture. They're supposed to let me do what I want. They're supposed to tell me the truth. My friend doesn't want me to see what is going on. We're going down the road and they turn the radio on and I sing along. I know they're getting mad and they want to pull over and push me out. They don't say a word, but my mouth is moving automatically and I just can't stop.
Send in the clowns, there ought to be clowns. Don't bother, they're here.
She told me what she heard you said about me. It's not real. A real friend wouldn't hurt me so bad. But I didn't know. I believed in things, an eye for an eye. A best friend was the bestest. It's scary. It's scary. It's friendly fire. I want to go home. They're making friends with all my friends. It's a mess. I'm looking for my car. Get away. You follow me. I must have ended the conversation, and Lord knows I can't have the last word. You are on my rear. I can't lose you. Ah, shit. I realize I've been turning my blinker on the whole way, giving indication, giving you once again what you need. But I can't complain. You are my best friend. For me, it started in the usual way. Love, desperation, no sex. You were my best friend. Telling you things, turn into everything, being enthralled, going over the new person. Then I heard it didn't begin the same way for you. You always knew. I've an imaginary friend who hates me. I have to say they aren't real to deal with reality. I'm to be insane to be sane in this world. I have dreams of killing you, and one day there was the word, and it was scary, 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 and it was good. What I found is the worst friends are the ones who assert control over you only in their imagination. So there are two relationships going on. The one you see in the imaginary friend. You always knew you couldn't be held responsible for my emotions. My best friend said they loved me. Said I was unrealistically strong. I can take care of myself, and I always know what to do. This is their justification for hurting me. Backed in a corner, you lie. I don't complain. I see two friends, my one friend. They're making friends with all my friends. They're talking shit about me to all my friends. When we hang out, you make me feel like no other. You say I'm special. When we hang out, you listen to me tell you how misunderstood, twisted people make me out to be. I know I can trust in you. Meanwhile, I have an imaginary friend who hates me. I have to say they aren't real to deal with reality. I have to be insane to be sane in this world. Meanwhile, I sit and try and figure where I went wrong. I was irresponsible for ever getting to know you in the first place. How could you do this to me? It's scary. I have an imaginary friend who hates me. I have an imaginary friend who hates me. I have an imaginary friend who hates me. There's a lonely man there on the corner. What he's waiting for, I don't know. But he waits every day now, just waiting for something to show. I am a gay white male, instituting my private hell. I am not 3 years old. I am not in the dark. You are not opening my door. You are not part of my dreams. You are not touching me. You are not part of memories. I am a gay white male, instituting my private hell. I am not your hairdresser. I am not your florist. I am not your coffee jerk. This is not about my friends. You are not pushing my pelvic bone. You are not raping me. I am a gay white male instituting my private hell. This is not about the ulcer that I kill with alcohol. This is not about my jaw grinding, killing. This is not about your sick, deranged view of my life. There is no light streaming in and no door opening. No you turning down no covers. There is no childhood trauma. I am a gay white male instituting my private hell. That boy looked good. I think I wanna have him. I think I wanna in the alley, in the bathroom, in the club, in the world, in my head. I am a gay white male instituting my private hell. I am not in a queer relationship because I am not more secure, and I can say what I want because by the pure fact that I'm gay, you will laugh. You are not my father. I am not 3. I'm 40, with damage to my head, which you used my skull bone to nail the lid on my coffin. Hard bone, hard head. It is no childhood trauma, but full-grown trauma. I hate myself so much, I'm in love. I am a gay white male, instituting my private hell. There's a lonely man there on the corner. What he's waiting for, I don't know. But he waits every day, just waiting for something to show. I've been forced to deal, semblance of dealing. I've been forced to kill, semblance of killing. Killing your clone is still murder. Growing up hurt, she was a small child. She didn't plan on it being her mother. Didn't plan on her mother. Mother. Fucking mother.
Chicken.
A woman can hurt. A woman can beat. A woman can teach her child to be one step ahead. She'd walk the streets knowing she was a number. She didn't care she wore a female condom. She'll tell you what it's like. It's like she's learning about you. She is leaning toward you. Danger. Mother. Fucking mother.
Happy chicken.
She looks at you. She looks like you. She smells like you. She tastes like you. She tastes just like chicken. Did you ever think that getting the gun is like them? Did you ever think that taking the defense class is like the men? And each day you grow more like me, more like trouble, and each day you sprout more feathers, looking more like chicken to taste like 'em. One day when you are fat with ease, they will capture you and use you for their cause, 'cause you were just like them, just like the men. They will take your feathers and tar others who are not like them. Use you for their cause. I will help them. I pluck your feathers to stop the taste of chicken. To stop you. I pull so hard I kill you. Killing your clone is still murder. I've been forced to deal. Semblance of dealing. I've been forced to kill.
semblance of killing.
Chicken.
So tight. Scrunch my shoulders, grind my jaw. My neck always aches. You should see my calves. They have bundles in them, bundles of nerves wound so tight in a web, crossing, making connections, communicating. Maybe someday they will rebel, for they will grow strong in their strength of numbers. My calves will lock up, refuse to move, and then the bundles will burst and crawl out and cross some web around me and hold me even tighter. So nothing will ever move again. I will then be in total control. I know. I learned you would get me to go to the parties and you would leave me alone to fend and not be stupid. Then I would get a drink. I was never out of control. I never slurred. I never tripped. I would always make sure no expression ever moved across my face. It was like on Halloween. I was too mortified to ever wear a costume. Wipe that expression off your face! When a car honks, an alarm goes off, when I turn a corner and bump into someone, when I haven't seen you for years and I saunter languidly and pretend like nothing is different, you yell my name and I never ever turn. I learn total control. I learn not to be hysterical. When you dump me, I know to say it's for the best and walk away. You try and hurt my feelings and I show no expression. So you get madder and then you try for the face of mine to move. I never knew what expression it was that I wore on my face that made you say that expression. Wipe that expression off your face! Perhaps it is like now, the hatred of my no expression. I'm on the bus and some fool is singing. And the wheels on the bus go round and round all over town. I'm greatly annoyed. Then I realize I'm tapping my foot. I'm almost out of control, but I stop it and then clench the sides of the chair. Whenever they would look at me, I was so sure. Hey, it must be my period. I must be bleeding all over my clothes. Oh God, I envisioned a scene, embarrassment. But every drink I took, I never slurred, never tripped. A person follows me, and I try and turn my head to see where they are, but the nerves that are taking over my body hold me frozen like the dead. What I might be if I don't turn around, but I can't. That is showing too much fear. Wipe that expression off your face! I'm lucky I'm not dead yet. Frozen. You all embarrass me. You're like a book with your emotions. I'm embarrassed when you do something stupid. I want to leave all of you. I'm gonna go get some fries. It's only 3 quick blocks, and I never trip. To McDonald's. I've gotten better. I used to be embarrassed to go to McDonald's. I go under the arches, in the push door. I go up to the counter. He comes in, and I quickly look away to get that no expression on my face. I'm embarrassed he's gonna do something stupid. My face gets hot, my calves get tight and start to rebel. Down in front, Shrimp! You're blocking my view! I don't move. I don't look. I'm in total control. He's looking at the girl behind the counter. He's not looking at me. He sees right through me. I don't flinch, even when he does something stupid. And his bullets see right through me. He tried to tell me, down in front, Shrimp! You're blocking my view! Wipe that expression off your face! Slap, like you did, down in front, but I wouldn't duck. And see, he's an angry man. Now as I bleed, the nerves run amok, their hold is loosening. I'm not embarrassed to die in this place. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 I work for you. I'm very good at my job. My employers like me. I work hard. They know I don't date. They can ask me to stay late. I don't have to call anyone. I don't have to ask for permission. It's like touring. I can do it as much as I want. No one to ask. I can play shows. You will ask me to play all shows, 'cause I don't date. You don't know what I date. You don't know my political, sexual orientation. I can do it all. I am a success. I am popular. Because of you, I will be. But people will think I'm too busy to be friends. Too good for them. I am lonely at the top. To keep the success, I must stay single. The feeling of loneliness grows and grows and grows. A pit in my stomach grows and grows. I feel the pit by using junk. I can afford it. I use up all my veins till there is one left, and it is behind my neck, and I can't get it. I will get a date to get the last vein. Because of you, I will get a date. There's a crucifix on the wall down below, rocking chair, gun and all, something's coursing through my veins. It's not my blood, it's a bacterial strain. Her skin is turning yellow, her eyes are milking over. Wild, weird woman, hepatitis. Dirty needles up her sleeve, wild, weird woman, disease. Hepatitis. Fetching junk, feeding boyfriend, forgetting babies. Wild, wicked lady, hepatitis disease. Now she's gone in her sleep. Now she's gone in her sleep. Man, she was weak. Hepatitis disease. There's a crucifix on the wall down below. Rocking chair, got it all. Something's coursing through my veins. It's not my blood. It's a bacterial strain. I have a good date. They are nice. We have a lot in common. We seem to ride a lot on intuition, common interests. I have a good date 6 months later. They support me but aren't too clingy. They don't fall all over me like some do. I have a good date 1 year later. They are distant, which intrigues me. I have to try hard for their approval. Sometimes their glance, it's hard. I have a good date 3 years later. They control me. I eat it up. They know so much about me. They even know stuff about me before we were dates, like how I wore my hair and who my ex-friends were and what books I'd read. My weaknesses. Hey, now, oh God, I'm waking up. Knowing I was stalked, each organ carefully removed, replaced with a bag of sugar trying to sweeten me up. 'Cause I'm mean on the outside, slobber, grab my heart. Power. They think you know something they don't. And by taking you over, they gain meaningness to their life value. We are going to convert to the metric system, so my value is in grams, like addicted sweetness. I've so much sugar inside of me weighed in grams. I guess I had a minor sour patch. I needed more power. Sour is power. They are sweetening me. My strength is going. That was how it all began. Then my heart weakens, a heartbeat always out of whack. You never know where they will appear, and I went out with the obsessed. To talk about it means the effect it has on my life, even as I crawl around my room. And my heart hurts when I open the door to any room. Bathroom, bedroom, living room, dining room, never knowing. Unable to convey the situation, nervous wreck. Oh God, I'm waking up. This is a testimonial to redeem my soul. There are times I get so stressed out, I need to sleep, and I become a narcoleptic. I push my face down into a pillow at night as I dream a bad dream of all the people I could have saved, and I see their faces as if on a huge video screen, wailing and moaning and calling out to me from hell for help. But I won't stop causing it. One can only hope to be stalked, 'cause that means they mean something to someone, 'cause then their friends will worry and think they are special. Maybe they will get carried away in their heads, and maybe they will romanticize it, and the stalker will be your next lover after a nasty molestation scene where you accidentally get into it, but you can't help it. It's about obsession. We all do it in different ways, obsessed with hurting ourselves in glamorous ways, like causing stalking. But the more I find myself, the more I lose myself. My last organ is hanging by the membrane. I'm pushing it back in, but I'm so full of sugar it's hard. This isn't what I thought it would be. I'm discovering my power was false. I'm developing a fear of all things. I'm developing a conscience, like not trusting yourself to ride in the back of a truck, 'cause you might scoot right off. Or take that brick and scrape it along your teeth. Why I did it? To make you love me, think I was special, specially developed, specially handicapped. My downfall will be romanticized. I stopped the stalkers by reclaiming my soul. Then the real obsession began. The sugar spilt out, and I began to stalk myself, to go inside and make yourself whole, mix the blood with the sugar, strong elixir to heal. I asked myself, stalking the questions like, how am I doing in my life? Do I like my life? What is going on in my life? Am I happy in my life? Where do I want to go with my life? What is the meaning in my life? Can I live up to my life? Who gave me this life? Am I responsible for my life? What happened to my life? Who said this was my life? I know I've now given genuine meaning to my life by finding myself. I'm beginning to take care. So I stalk myself and ask the questions, who said this was my life? And then they see the strength, the meaning, and they want it one day. I am sitting there, and someone puts a cup before me, and I notice it is full of sugar. Who said this was my life? It's a circle. I must have someone to be obsessed with me, or I cannot exist. I need constant validation. To be stalked makes you real. To confront that which destroys you, to face, to follow oneself and ask questions long after they are gone. It was all because I wanted meaning. Maybe there will be meaning in my taking. The cycle begins not an obsession of birth, but death. To give my life meaning, to make it full, so it will be worth taking away, even by my own hands. I smell the blood of a woman, aneurysm of the brain, blood runs and pools behind the eyes. She was thinking too hard about the past. Ever get the feeling you was being watched by yourself? She gets up, looks at her body, spirit of the mind. I smell the blood of a woman, float so high in the red pool, feet touch nothing, the body is left behind to be buried by those to hide the mark of passing. Ever get the feeling you was being watched by yourself? She gets up, looks at her body, spirit of the mind. I smell the blood of a woman. punk rock paradoxes. Town idiot, the one in small towns that they rally around after a major faux pas has taken place. Usually felony time. They say, he's an idiot, but he's our idiot. In cities, the idiot becomes a landscape. There is no rally. There is no real identification with the idiot. They let him be killed. No felony time allowed. My home is no longer a town. It is not a city. Too many people to find the idiot. Too few to be closed off, or the idiot will stand out. Oh, where is the town idiot hiding? Maybe he's hiding in me. Idiotic in the paradoxes within my community. Life of no communication. I am the town idiot. It was created to get away from the establishment. Rebel. I fought the establishment. Now I am the establishment. Live on CNN, the passing of the torch. I took the damn thing. Town idiot. They are watching us, and they haven't got a clue. See all our paradoxes? I've got frizzy orange hair, laugh lines. I put on a squirt flower with flair. Everyone laughs, wants me at their party. But of all the jokes, I'll put black ink in the cup you drink. I am the town idiot. They are always watching. We are their future. I see Freak Boy, he ain't no female. He ain't no person of color. He surpasses all boundaries. To be a freak boy, you must be white. Then be quirky. Ever see a freak girl? I am the town idiot. Freak boy has a lot of power. Maybe I'll tell him what to think. Maybe I'll lie and tell people what I want him to say. No, maybe we have too many morals and ethics. Town idiot isn't me. We don't believe in God, but we are in moral decline. So we establish morals and ethics to set our lives by. So we enter the lunatic fringe, pushing our belief on others. We are not in denial of God. We've just made him an image of ourselves. We are all God. I am God. I am the town idiot. I am God. The town idiot is hiding in me. Religion is losing its influence, so you can make God an image of yourself. And I still see Freak Boy on the street being nice. He is not an asshole. Assholes are insecure, and Freak Boy is too busy being nice. Pretending to empathize with others, that he can no longer find his own insecurities. He speaks the common language. He feeds off his own intelligence. So in the real world, he is the asshole. I am God. I will decide what you will think. Did you know? I have to tell you what it's about. I'm too ugly to fuck. My breasts have been sagging. Did you know internal organs sag also? My heart is sagging too, into my knees. I fall on my knees, begging for notice and cutting off the flow to my heart. I am begging for notice. I am killing myself. He is hiding in me. I am the town idiot. I make God an image of myself. I am God. Now I push my beliefs on you. If I make you feel I am understanding you, then we are communicating. Excuse me, dialoguing like the nice boy, like the freak boy. Whatever happened to talking? I feel this meeting needs a closure. I feel this thing in me. God, idiot, he's hiding in me. Do you date a freak boy? Do you date a nice boy? Then you must be oppressed. Oppression makes you repressed, so you understand the need for feminism. I've got frizzy orange hair, laugh lines. I put on a squirt flower with flair. Everyone laughs, wants me at their party. But of all the jokes, I'll put black ink in the cup you drink. So, I am God. So I am the town idiot. You tell me how to be you. Tell me all sorts of things. Try and make you like me. I will be just like you. You tell me how to be you. Tell me all sorts of things. Try and make you like me. I will be just like you. I there are these steps that I do every day. They are about dealing with everyday emotions and everyday hypocrisies. They are mundane and horrific, like every day. These steps make up the dance with the devil. This is the future. There was this man who brought peace to this village by bringing the children together and play. 'Cause he knew, and the villagers knew, that it was too late for them. So he went to the playground. This reminds me of a woman who was brought up in high society. She began to feel wrong. No one told her anything was wrong. She had a husband and 2 daughters. Her husband told her to see a shrink. She refused. She was feeling bad. And then one day, there was a car wreck. She was laid up, broken down, broken up, and she was feeling restless and unsettled. And then one day, she jumped out of bed screaming, "It's too late for me, but not for my children." When I grow up, I am told to be responsible, for I am the future. Until I turn 18, only the children can look to the future. Only the future can look to the future. What if a child commits a horrific, mundane act of crime, and they try that child as an adult? Does that mean that that child is no longer the future? Who can I ask? Who has the power to deny one of their sense of space and time? What if the adult who has the childhood trauma? Does that mean that the adult is once again the future? Who can I ask in a society filled with people who will always be the past, are not the present, and will never be the future? This is the dance I do every day to deal with everyday emotions, everyday hypocrisies. It's all so mundane and horrific. I cannot dance forever. I must stop. This